Honorable Chief Alhaji Sumana Sane to award this certificate to Mr. Famara Sane and the Alikalo of Genieri for their participation. Thank you. Mr. Chairman, distinguished personalities, ladies and gentlemen, may I remind this August gathering that Lower River region is not only blessed with a dynamic and a visionary governor, but we are also blessed with a humanitarian person who loves and cares for his people, who loves and cares for the welfare of his people. This is no other person but Mr. Honorable Salif Pui. Governor Pui laid down the foundation stone of this project on behalf of the President and has unflinchingly supported and supervised the complete implementation of this project. He has not only granted lots of technical and moral support, but continuously give hope and confidence to the people of this region. He is a native of every community in Lower River region. He is a native of his he is a native of every community in Lower River region. Because of his commitment and hard work towards the development of the region. I therefore called on the Alikalo of Genieri Alhaji Lanje Sane to award a certificate of appreciation and recommendation to the Honorable Governor of Lower River region for his supervision. Mr. Fabakar Sane has continuously assisted this project by providing us with a tractor to carry out the project activities in a less labor-intensive manner. Mr. Chairman, this August gathering may also be reminded that behind this great man, there is a great woman. Behind every great man, we always say there is a great woman. Behind Mr. Fabakar Sane, there is a great woman who is no other person but Mrs. Majula Juf Sane. Mrs. Majula Juf Sane is our ward councillor and the vice chairman of Mansakongo Area Council. And she has personally donated a lot in the implementation of this project. Therefore, in recognition of their efforts, may I once again call on the Alikalo of Genieri to present a certificate of appreciation and recommendation to the chairman of the village, the chairman of Mansakongo Area Council, and the vice chairman of Mansakongo Area Council.
Vice chairman in the slow balance.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We love your dynamism in leadership. I want to award Mr. Sane a certificate of appreciation and recommendation for joining the governor in laying the foundation stone of this project. I therefore called on Yalikalo once again to award this certificate to Mr. Sane. Distinguished personalities, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chairman, distinguished personalities, ladies and gentlemen, my speech is at its climax. Mr. Chairman, distinguished personalities, ladies and gentlemen, the speech is at the climax. As the project coordinator and the president of the Genieri Youth Association for Education and Development, may I call on this August gathering to felicitate and applaud the remarkable and the meticulous efforts of the entire Development Association for spearheading this cultural festival under the dynamic leadership of Hina Marong. As the festival punctuates this inauguration for the youth, we wish to call on Mrs. Mati Job, the representative of the National Center for Arts and Culture, to award a certificate of appreciation to Mr. Hina Marong for the association's support in trying to punctuate this activity in this great event. Genieri Youth Association for Education and Development, I want to tell you that Genieri loves you all. Genieri Youth Association for Education and Development, wherever the members are, I want to tell you that Genieri loves you all. Mr. Chairman, may I inform this gathering that members of this association made it possible for this event to take place. In addition to our monthly contributions and our valuable times and energy devoted in strengthening this association for the development of this village, we also pay a commitment fee of $250 each member to supplement the president's grant. We supported many Islamic camels in this village and equally promote education and sport on many occasions for the well-being and the well-being of our people. We stand for unity, peace, education and preventive health care. And not only do we stand for unity, preventive health care, but we also stand for the meaningful socio-economic development of this village. With all your support, Genieri will be a paradise in the short period of time. Therefore, members of this association, all the members of this association deserve a certificate of appreciation and recommendation. Please, let's give a round of applause to all the members of this association. May I call on Fatou Sane to come and is the Secretary General of this association. Of a certificate of appreciation to Mr. Wali Sane and Mr. Karafadamfa for their thoughtful pieces of advice. Regional Skills Center for all these people, for the youths in this village. Mr. Chairman, distinguished personalities, the governor will raise the flag before we conclude this ceremony. However, Mr. Chairman, distinguished personalities, ladies and gentlemen, with all these joys and with all this happiness, the youths of Genieri are really briefed with the sudden death of our members like Fatou Damfa and Nuha Sane, who were active members and had contributed immensely to the successful completion of this project. With God's wish, they have joined our ancestors and finally rest, hopefully in Jannatul Firdaus. In recognition of their contribution and for their remembrance, I want to call on Lamin Essane, the curator of the Community Museum, to present two pictures in remembrance of Nuha Sane and Fatou Damfa, who left us sometimes this year. On that note, I want to thank each and every one.
Salatu ala nabi.
Sade kono alla ñim bindingol ala nga duwake ñim bindingol si simaya ni ñim bindingol simaya tay si ku jamana ti jande because karangon na fa mu ñinnati asike no le no yeta combo dia yeta yera fengol be sono je ite mirara jenyer la kola bari sita jele ñim miraro soto je safero ke ñinin karo ke ala ke aya jameya aya ta asontala aya ñin ko do dile aya commandé tol bele tana je pour ko do ta ñi ko ko do ajibe rek less than 4-5 months ñin be bang definitely I want you to clap for them please ali bulo ko de pare aya ñim mi yitandi mo la wala ko jeñer kam be ngobi jande because musol be fintita nyama ne kabri do ko be kikan dinni wol fintita nyama alfa be fintita nyama ngamira this is a sample mi ala ko laftale throughout the region we take the sample of jeñer
Mandinka